Bertram is a little mining engine who worked on the Mid-Sodor Railway many years ago. He is Duke's cousin and was lost after the mines had closed. Luckily for him, he was found by Peter Sam, along with a small station. Bertram is now fully restored and runs a passenger line previously run by Sir Handel. When Sir Handel heard this news, he was none too pleased. Sir Handel was reassigned to work up at the Blue Mountain Quarry, as it is currently mining season on Sodor. Most of his days consist of him complaining to the other engines. It just isn't fair. What isn't fair? Letting mining engines pull passenger trains. Oh, come on, Sir Handel. We don't need to be referencing Wrong Road here and pulling the audience out of the story at hand. Sir Topham Hatt knows you're a hard worker. That's why he moved you up here with us. It is peak season after all. We need as many engines up here as we can get. Do you even hear yourself right now? Last week, you were the one complaining about the workload, and now you're defending it? I'm not a fan of the workload put on us. However, I understand why things are the way that they are. Yeah, and I understand why the Democratic Party over in America exists. But that doesn't mean I have to defend it. You're so caught up in U.S. politics. Remember, we're supposed to be a British island. Yeah, but our narrator is American. So's our writer, our director, our Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I'd just be a little tongue-in-cheek and inject some political satire into my series. Whatever, Peter Sam. You'll never understand how I'm feeling. Peter Sam snorted and went about his work. That evening, the engines were tucked away in their sheds, listening to Bertram tell stories. And I dashed through the mine, straight through a waterfall, and crashed on to the ground below, and the valuable gems were saved. Ha ha ha! You all know that story is fake, right? As fake as the fake news? Well, maybe some events were dramatized, but not all of it is fake. Regardless, Bertram, you do tell a very good story. But we still haven't heard the story of how you were lost. Well, Skarloey, that one's not really as interesting as the others, but I'll tell it anyway. After the Mid-Sodor Railway closed, I found myself floating around from railway to railway. Eventually, I broke down too often to still be considered useful. I was left in the shed Peter Sam found me in. I told you it wasn't that impressive. Wait a moment. Something doesn't add up. If you were lost, then how exactly did you appear in Season 5? Because that wasn't Bertram. It was me. The model team needed a new character to introduce in Toby's Discovery, and they didn't have enough money to actually find Bertram or to build a new model of him. So they simply repainted me, and I provided them with the name Bertram in honor of my cousin who I thought was lost. I'll have to check out that episode then. I hope your portrayal of me was accurate. While the other engines continued to talk, Sir Handel sat quietly near the shed, trying not to lash out at Bertram in front of his friends. The next morning, he was still fuming. It's a disgrace. Bertram's a disgrace. That's what he is. A big, fat disgrace. I hope you're not talking about me. No, of course not, Gordon. I was just thinking out loud. Who are you talking to then, Sir Handel? I've never seen you this mad. Not since Season 4. Ah, yes. Much simpler times. It's that new engine Bertram. Oh, yes, I've heard about him. News travels fast when a new engine hits the island. What you didn't hear is that he took over my line at the behest of Sir Topham Hatt. And even worse, I got booted up to the Blue Mountain Quarry for the foreseeable future. It's a disgrace to my good name. Gordon thought for a moment. Imagine this, Sir Handel. You want your line back, correct? Then take it back. But how? I've tried to talk to Sir Topham Hatt about it, but he won't listen to me. If Sir Topham Hatt won't listen, you'll have to do something to get his attention. Keep talking. Discredit Bertram. If you show Sir Topham Hatt he's capable of failure, he just might listen to your pleas. But how should I discredit him? How should I know? You know the lines up here better than any of us standard gauge engines. I'm sure you'll think of something. Sir Handel clanked away, with Gordon's words resonating in his mind. Next day, he put his plan into motion. Hey there, Bertram! What you doing? No, I'm just waiting around here for some cars and... Oh, really? Well, you see those empty slate trucks over there? Mm-hmm. You see, they're needed up at the Blue Mountain Quarry. Urgently. Urgently? Well, I'd better get on that. Bertram began shunting the cars together, while Sir Handel raced quickly up to the Blue Mountain Quarry. Oh, geez, I haven't gone that fast in a while. Christ, I need a minute. Age comes at you fast. Is, everything all right, Sir Handel? No, it's not. Rusty, you're the one that usually brings the full slate trucks down from here. Yes, I do, and no one ever gives me credit for it. More evidence that we diesels are oppressed. Disregarding that last statement. Someone's waiting at the top station for a load of stone. He needs to be shipped. Urgently. Urgently? Well, I'll get right on that. My plan is working perfectly. Soon Bertram and Rusty will meet on the line, causing confusion and delay. Then Sir Topham Hatt will surely give me my line back when he finds out about Bertram's colossal screw-up. Hello there. My name is the narrator. I don't usually speak directly to you. However, this exposition is necessary to understand the rest of this episode's plot. You see, there is only one line leading up and down from the Blue Mountain Quarry. The line is heavily monitored, and every train must get special clearance to go up and down from the quarry. There is also a specific way a train must enter or exit the quarry. If an engine is coming up, the engine must be behind the cars in order to provide support from the back. If an engine is coming down, the engine must be in front of the cars to avoid a breakaway. So, there you have it. The inevitable crash that Sir Handel has just set in motion. Yeah, spoiler alert, there's a crash. Anyways, back to the story at hand. Everything has transpired as I have foreseen. Oh god, I'm turning into the Emperor. Oh dear, I'm gonna be late. Gotta hurry. Oh dear, I hope I'm not too late. I sure hope whoever's waiting is still there when I'm arrived. Hey, look! You see that? All I can see is another truck's backside. There's a train up there. Let's ram it. On, faster! What's that? It looks like a... Stop it, you silly trucks. There's no other... Engine! There's another engine up ahead! Stop! I just really don't see how you could think that. Think what? It's a common fact. The Force Awakens is superior to Rogue One. The Force Awakens is just a new hope with a few added details. Rogue One is completely new. Yeah, but did you actually feel anything when any of the main characters died? It was a bold move, and completely unexpected. Did you hear about Rusty and Bertram? They've clashed on the line! It's completely blocked. Bertram's in critical condition. Critical condition? Shouldn't Bertram have been completely safe being behind his trucks? He wasn't! He was in front! Rusty broke protocol too! He went down trucks first! This is not the news I was expecting today, but we must carry on with the work we can do, and we'll wait for any updates. The engines had done all they could. However, the only trains remaining were those waiting to be taken down to the top station. Soon, Duncan arrived with some much-needed news. The line is clear, and Sir Topham Hatt wants to see all of us at the sheds. We'd better get moving, then. Bertram and Rusty were involved in a terrible crash just outside of the Blue Mountain Quarry. To make matters worse, a day's worth of shipments has been delayed because of the blocked line. The cleanup took longer than expected, causing copious amounts of confusion and delay. And worst of all, Bertram broke protocol and hit Rusty's train head-on. He was severely damaged and is currently en route to the steamworks. Oh no, Bertram. We cannot let this loss push us back any further. I am currently searching for a new engine to take Bertram's place, while he is being repaired. Now the railway is closed for the remainder of the day. I want everyone to stay here at their sheds, except Sir Handel. I wish to speak with you at the top station. I think you know why we're here. Sir, I promise, I didn't mean to. I don't want to hear it, Sir Handel. Whether you meant to harm Bertram or not, you intentionally sabotaged the operations of this railway and almost killed a friend of ours, all because of a petty dispute. I can't express how disappointed I am in you. I want you to go to the shed at Peter Sam Station, and you will remain there until further notice. And when you arrive, tell your crew they've been placed on administrative leave. Sir Handel felt terrible. His actions had led to the railway losing money and Bertram almost dying. Sir Handel wondered if his friends would ever look in his general direction again. And, more importantly, how will Bertram react when they see each other again?